development in the death of the elephant in Kerala. The main accused has been arrested. Over the past few days, there has been massive anger across the country over the death of the elephant. The Palakkad SP, who spoke to Republic TV, has said that the man who has been arrested in connection to the case worked at a farm. The SP has also said that there are other names involved in the case and more arrests will be made soon. We are also getting details of the probe, and sources have told Republic that the main accused who has been arrested has given more names to the police. Shaman Sen, our senior news editor, tracking details on the same. Shaman, what more can you tell us?
Well, in fact, Suresh, we've also spoken to the Divisional Forest Officer of Palakkad, who's basically investigating this entire case, because this arrest was not made by the Kerala police, but was made by the Forest Department. What we are picking up as far as this arrest is concerned, however, the name hasn't been revealed by the Divisional Forest Officer at this point in time, but the accused was actually working in the farm. He's also handed out certain names to the Divisional Forest Officer, and they are saying that they are basically carrying on this entire investigation. In fact, he was arrested by the Forest Department yesterday and has now been handed over to the police for further interrogation. Now, after questioning the preliminary information that the Forest Department has, that all the persons holding farms adjoining the forest areas where the elephant was roaming prior to this tragic death, one person has already confessed and a formal arrest has already been made. Remember, Suresh, what the Forest Department as well as the police are essentially looking at, and it is certainly an arduous task for the police, given the fact that they're essentially looking at a time period between 13th of May and 20th of May when the elephant perhaps was injured and thereafter was actually roaming around. In fact, what the police will have to do is perhaps go through the entire track that has been taken by the elephant before she actually drowned in the river. It's important to point out here that the Divisional Forest Officer was giving this information that they have been interrogating people since 22nd of May, but this is one big arrest that has been made, hoping that there would be more leads coming in.
Shaman, I'm sorry I'm having to interrupt you here, but since you're tracking all the details on this story, you would also like to put a few questions to Mr. Narendra Nath Veluri, who's an officer at the Palakkad Forest Department. Over to you.
Mr. Veluri, we just would like to know, with regard to the arrest that was basically made by the Forest Department, what details can you share at this point in time?
The investigation is on right track. Actually, wherever the elephant has moved before its tragic death for the few days, all the farmers were interrogated yesterday, and one of them has confessed to the crime. And he was supported by two others. So the person who has confessed the crime has been formally arrested, and the search is on for the other two who are involved in the crime.
Mr. Veluri, would it be possible for you to also share a little bit of the antecedents of the person who has been arrested? Does he belong to any particular organization, or for that matter, also some clarity, was the elephant accidentally, ate the pineapple which had the explosives, or the elephant was deliberately fed? Is there any clarity on that right now?
No clarity, because the person who has confessed to the crime is not the one who has been actually involved in the crime. The main two culprits are still unavailable, and only after they are caught we'll be knowing the correct antecedents of the crime and how it has happened and what was done.
Also, with regards to where the incident took place, Mr. Veluri, will you be able to now throw some light on where exactly the incident took place, in which district perhaps?
This has happened in Palakkad district. There is no doubt on that. So it was a confused statement from some sections that it has happened in Malappuram district, but it is absolutely in Palakkad district.
And also, Mr. Veluri, with regards to the timeline of this entire investigation, given the fact that perhaps the elephant ate the explosive-laden pineapple long back, so what is the timeline that perhaps the Forest Department is essentially looking at?
The timeline was the elephant was spotted on 21st near the farmlands, and the forest department staff have tried to ward off the elephant. So 21st, 22nd and 23rd, the elephant was present. So after 23rd, the elephant has went into the water, and the staff have observed that it was not taking food and it was not moving out from the water. So we tried to push it out from the water through our trained elephants, but by the time it collapsed. So since then, we were scouting the area of the elephant presence wherever it has moved for the past few days. And there has been considerable progress in that issue, and we are moving in the right direction in that.
Mr. Velluri, one final question before I let you go. Is there any clarity that you would have at this point in time with regards to the elephant actually deliberately being fed that explosive-laden pineapple or accidentally ate it? Is there any clarity as of now?
There is no deliberate feeding of the elephant. It is a wild elephant, so people cannot approach it. So generally, in the forest-free areas, traps, baits are laid for the wild boars, which are troubling the crops. So this elephant, unfortunately, might have fallen into the trap and might have consumed, which was this food laden. It's not sure that it is pineapple, food laden explosive, which would have caused its injury.
So thank you very much, Mr. Velluri, for speaking to the public TV.
Thanks.
Right, so Shravan, they're also getting us all the details as we can confirm for our viewers that one arrest has been made as far as this case is concerned. The probe that continues, and forest officer also confirming that interrogation is still underway. And as far as the probe details are concerned, there are two more suspects, and they are still doing the rounds, and more arrests will be made as confirmed by the SP of Palakkad. I believe Shravan is still with us, isn't it, Shravan?
Well, the Divisional Forest Officer, Suresha, made it absolutely clear that there are two more people who are basically involved in this incident, and more clarity on this entire incident would come in after the arrest of two other people. Now, as far as this arrest is concerned, what it appears is that he was just working in the farm. However, the Divisional Forest Officer refrained from putting out any details whether at all he belongs to any particular organization or not. But some amount of clarity on a lot of confusion that was doing the rounds over the last 48 hours with regard to where the incident actually took place. Now, the Divisional Forest Officer made it absolutely clear that this incident actually took place in Palakkad district itself. And secondly, with regards to another confusion that was doing the rounds, that whether at all the elephant was deliberately fed this explosive-laden snar, or was it accidentally that the elephant actually had the explosive-laden snar. So important to point out here that the Divisional Forest Officer making it very clear that these sort of traps are kept in the farm, especially to ensure that these wild boars do not come and destroy the produce of the farmers, and that's the reason why these explosive ladens are kept at the farm. So the Divisional Forest Officer saying that prima facie it does appear that it was accidentally the elephant actually had that explosive laden snar.
Right, that pretty much gives us a sense of how the interrogation, or rather the probe that is continuing, Shravan, and also the Kerala government at this point that has been giving out assurances that all those guilty will be punished. This at a time when the centre is also very keenly looking into all the details, and the centre had also sought a probe, sought a report from the Kerala government. So how exactly is the follow-up now happening, especially after Union Minister Prakash Javadekar had also given a very strong statement saying that what has happened is not Indian culture, and the centre will ensure that appropriate action is taken?
Well, in fact, the Kerala Chief Minister has also made a very strong statement saying that this investigation would be followed up and the culprits would be punished. That's the statement that was put out by the Kerala Chief Minister yesterday to social media, and also attacking the political twists that were basically given to this entire issue, saying that it's bigotry that was basically doing the rounds and that should be completely avoided. That's what the Kerala Chief Minister had to say. Now, with regards to these explosive-laden snars that we have basically seen on the farms, and whether at all some action should be taken or not, because remember, this is also illegal, completely illegal, and that's the reason why there's been a lot of demand that some action should be taken by the Kerala government to ensure that these explosive ladens are not put out in the farms, because this is nothing but just pure cruelty. As far as the war between the Kerala government and the centre is concerned, it's very important to point out here is that several questions have essentially been raised about the role played by the Forest Department itself. The very fact that the Divisional Forest Officer was also pointing out that the elephant was actually spotted by the department sometime between 21st of May and 23rd of May. That's when the incident actually, perhaps the incident could have taken place a few days before that. But the point is, if the elephant was actually spotted with injuries, why wasn't any action taken at that point in time? This is one question that has been posed to the Forest Department of the Kerala government itself. And that answer perhaps will be clear once the special investigation team that has been formed comes up with their findings of this entire investigation.
Right. Of course. Shravan, we follow this story very closely and keep coming back to you for all the updates that keep coming in. For the moment, thank you for joining us.